Sarvendra Srivastava is now with us. Sarvendra, do you think that 7950 will now act as a very, very important resistance for the market on the support for the market on the lower side?
Yeah, I think absolutely that number now becomes very, very important. So I think 7940 is what probably is exactly that number. So 7940, a couple of days, that's on 12th and on 12th and on the 13th and on the 14th, 15th. That was Monday. So Friday and Monday, I think two important lows that we had. Those now remain important, but I think till we still remain below 8280 and 8300 on the Nifty, I think 7940 to around 8280, 8300, that should be the range for the market going forward. So till proven otherwise, if this breaks out of 8300, then yes, probably 7940 could be sealed up as an important low for the next 1 to 2 months.
How would you look at the bounce and the volumes that have been slightly on the lower side? Do you think it is still in a zone which can prove to be a trap for the bulls?
Yes, as I said, 8280, 8300, that's within the realm of a bounce. So anything beyond that, I would not qualify that as a bounce, and then I look for something more as far as the markets are concerned. So till we remain below 8280, 8300, I think this could well be a kind of a trap for bulls.
Right. This time around the 200 DMA and the 50 DMA are around the same mark, 8,350, in and around that. How important will that level be if we want to go up further?
Sorry, could you repeat that? I missed your question.
The 50 DMA and the 200 DMA are almost same. It's about 8,350 levels. How important will that level be for the markets to go up now? I mean, 8,350?
See, I look at the exponential markers. So for me, exponential markers 200 day is already been taken out today. So that was around 8200. So we are past that number as of now. Still 20 minutes to go. So 8200, my 200 exponential I'm looking at, and then yes, 50 day, 55 day, whatever you can take, those are around 83. So that is where I said 8300 is crucial. Beyond 8300, you would have to look for something more into this move.
Okay. Which are the sectors that are looking in strong? Names like oil and gas led by Reliance?
I think Reliance definitely within the larger setup. I think if Reliance had not moved into this move, I think Nifty would have been below 8150. I think 70-80 points into this move have been given by Reliance. So that is one, definitely there is one sector and one stock to definitely look at. So in that sense, Reliance could definitely be a stock to look at. The oil and gas space should be a space to look at. I would not like to comment on specific names, but the oil and gas space should be looked at.
I just want to point out some top gainers to you, and then you react to the sectors of these names. So M&M, like you mentioned, Reliance was one of the big underperformers in the oil and gas space. M&M was one of the big underperformers in the auto space. Bank of Baroda is up. SBI is decently up today. That was also a big underperformer within its own space. Telecom itself has been an underperforming space. So do you think that underperformers are now starting to attract money? That is the way the flow is coming into the market?
Yes, that could be the case. That could be the case going forward. I think somewhere the underperformance has to get corrected. It can't be the same basket of stocks taking the markets higher. And probably Reliance is one example. That's been one of the rank underperformers within the large caps. So Reliance, if Reliance is an indication, then yes, that's definitely a possibility.
Which sectors are looking in strong? You were very upbeat about metals because of the underperformance over there. We had some positive news flow coming in on the fundamental side of import duty alert for steel majors, but the names just don't react to any positive news. Do you still think metals are looking in good?
Metals as a space, I don't mind looking at around these numbers. So I think yes, metals can be one of those underperformance. As I said, Reliance, metals, telecom, these are the names which have kind of underperformed. So these could be the names to look at from here on.
Right. Just a word as far as the Chinese markets are concerned. Do you track them on the charts? Are they looking in a very bearish zone now after the 5% cut today?
I think more or less you could have another 6-7% more on the downside, but I think it will have to be reviewed because the breakout was a good one. The only thing is because of some developments there on margins and stuff like that, I think the market initially started a reaction. So it's more kind of controlled than free market to me as of now. So we'll have to give it a pass and maybe look out for another 5-7% and then decide if the trend has been broken or not.
As far as other global markets like S&P 500 and European markets are concerned, any sort of fear that you have over there? Any big global tremors that you can see over there which can impact India?
I think the tremors, if at all they have to come, they will not come from the equity markets per se. They will come from the currency side. So I can see early signs of the carry trade currencies, both the dollar and the JPY, strengthening from here on by anywhere between 6 to 8%. And if that is the case, then yes, global markets could come under pressure. In fact, all asset prices and markets can come under pressure if that's the case. But that's, as I said, early signs. So I'll have to pass it for now. But I can see that. If that's the case, then yes, you will get a currency-led sell-off across the globe.
And what's the view on INR? The recent strength again proving out versus other emerging markets?
Again, that will have to get corrected somewhere. It is not happening as of now, but it will have to get corrected somewhere. So let's see. As I said, the setups are fluid. There are early signals. So let's see. We'll have to give it some time.
Just in the short run, what is the view on INR?
I think 63.60 is the important support. So as long as we are staying above that, I would be more inclined on a closing basis. Especially a couple of days, not today's session. Let's pass it that on Monday. If it still remains below, say 63.60, then the reversals would have happened. Else, I think 65.20 is open on the upside. So as long as we stay above 63.60 on Monday, we are going towards that 65 mark. Is my current view right now.
Right, Sarvendra. Thank you so much.